ocean meets the sky. In the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high. Gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's mile zero fights where champions thrive. Boxing, MMA.
Pasture, not out to pasture. But how do we do that? That's right, that's right. You want to start it over in the next round? Like round one? All right, we're going to roll. We had some camera issues maybe. But anyway, 30 seconds to go on the round. And as I said, these guys are just getting a feel for each other. The body shot left by Eddie. And again, they're very grounded fighters. Sean is very well positioned with his balance, and Eddie is just so seasoned that he's balanced anywhere really. You're getting some nice shots in here, a couple of body shots. Okay, so we're gonna take a break. So again, if we didn't pick it up on the intro, we're here tonight with P5 Boxing and Fitness Club out of Big Pine, mile marker 27. We got three young fighters, David 14, Miguel 12, and He and 13 years old. They'll be coming up shortly. But we're here with Eddie Mentos, Jesus Aguiar, and Sean. Sean with the green gloves and the green headgear. Eddie with the gray and the black trunks. Gray shirt and the black trunks with the black gloves. Eddie previously ranked 8th in the world in jiu-jitsu. Sean is a travel fighter. He's really gearing up every week, coming in and just getting that more out of his efforts here. I think he's going to be fighting in our brawl on Duval Street. So, again, if the intro didn't catch this, beautiful sunny day in Key West, Florida. 70 degrees currently with a low of 63, not a cloud in the sky. Fishing weather. When I tell you fishing weather, boy, this is the place to be, Key West, Florida. With that being said, again, you see Sean stepping into Eddie a little bit. He's always in that forward motion, which is a fighter you almost want to be. If you can drive the other fighter around, you're probably going to drive him into the ground. But not Eddie. Eddie's, like I said, these two guys are laying back, just finessing their skills. I'd hate to see those guys go assassin on each other. That would be money well spent to see that fight. And again, Eddie's got that nice left jab going, pam, pam, pam. And Eddie will get that head back and he'll throw that jab, and boy, it's deceiving because he gets a lot of headshots in on Sean, even though Sean's got those gloves up. So that's just the power and skill of Eddie overcoming the defensive stance, you know, the gloves high and all that stuff for Sean. And again, Sean, he's got that look in his eye. He's just centered on Eddie. He's looking right between Eddie's two eyes. He's got almost beady eyes. But Eddie, like I said, Eddie got that nice left jab, and then he comes across with the right. Powerful combination there. All right, these guys are right in front of me now. I can reach out and touch their ankles. All right, the end of round two. So we got a big event coming up April 26th, 7 o'clock, the Brawl on Duval. Most of these fighters will be fighting in it. It's a paid event. If you're far enough away, you don't have to pay. There's going to be people outside the ropes that can see it for free, and inside the ropes that the table's available for $100, $1,000. Sponsors, Sloppy Joe's, the world famous Sloppy Joe's. They're probably the most famous bar in America. We're setting up a ring right at the intersection of Sloppy Joe's and Rick's and Irish Kevin's and the Alamo, just to name a few places that are on our sponsorship ticket. And we're going to have a 10-fight card that night, I believe. And he's going to do different types of fighting. So they're pulling together the roster as we speak. We're hoping to get a lot of traveling fighters from Miami and Tampa and Fort Myers and Jacksonville. So if you're in the game and you want to get on that fight card, let's hear from you, baby. Let's hear from you. All right, so now who do we got here? So we got Sean. We're going to have multiple fights going on here. We've done this before.
What's up, Oscar?
So we got Sean fighting with Jose. Jose is 16 years old, 128 pounds, 5'5". Jose is in the white gloves with the black headgear. Sean again is with the green and the green gloves and the green headgear. Now the other fight going on is Eddie again. Eddie Mentos Jesus Aguiar versus up and coming Hayes Prine. Just turned 19 years old, 6'4", 180, thin as a razor blade, but got big shoulders, and for 6'4", you can never underestimate the leverage of a 6'4" guy. So Hayes is just starting out, but boy, he's dedicated. He's usually the first fighter of the night, and he fights anybody. And he's always fighting up the scale. He's never fighting a boxer less than him. He's always fighting somebody that's way more grounded. So now, you know what? That is not Josie. I apologize. There's a lot going on here. That is David. David is 14 years old. He's from the P5 Boxing and Fitness Club. And I'll tell you what, David, Miguel, and Heem, I was watching them earlier on the bags. These guys are hitters. These young kids can swing a boxing glove. They were making much noise on them boxing bags, for sure, that heavy bags. So we ended the first round. So Hayes and Prine, Hayes and Eddie are pretty well matched height-wise. Eddie's got him by about 40 pounds. 30 pounds. And but you know, Eddie's coming in with that jiu-jitsu hanging over his head. So
Breaking news, Travis is putting on his headgear.
oh, breaking news, Travis is going to fight. Travis is here. He's coming up. I really enjoy Travis fighting. But again, so you got Hayes in the background. You got Eddie and David in the foreground. So yeah, obviously a 14-year-old kid is not gonna. But they're not. We're not here for victory. We're here for training. We're here for educational purposes. We're here for self-esteem, self-courage, self-confidence. So a kid is in the ring. You'd rather have a kid 14 years old like David punching away in the ring than wandering the streets of Big Pine aimlessly. So it's good to see them focused here, doing something constructive in their life as young as they are. We need young kids from Key West to get out here. We got the whole gamut. We got old people here boxing. We got women. We got. This is an international calderon of fighters here. We're from everywhere: Nicaragua, Cuba, Miami. Sean has got an Irish background. Again, Sean's a little bit like Conor McGregor. He reminds me of Conor McGregor. A little bit of a leprechaun. Okay, so. You see David here swinging away. He's just got that left working. I told you again, he was hitting that bag. These guys have picked up some good training. The guy boss up there is P5 Boxing. Brian is the owner coach for P5 Boxing, and he's here with us tonight. But now let's get back to Hayes and Eddie. Again, you see a young kid like Hayes going up against a seasoned boxer fighter like. Eddie, Hayes is only going to get better. Every week I know he's on the fight card, Hayes, for the Brawl on Duval, April 26th, as is Eddie, as is Sean. So now we got another fighter roll in here. And I believe he is, what was his name from last week? He fought, it might be Oscar. I got to get his name. So we got a break at the end of the second round here. So again, when you're 14 years old and you're going up against a 31-year-old man, you're going to pick up skills. You're going to see what to do, what not to do. You got to give hats off to these young kids. David, 14 years old, in here with just a real grush. Obviously, no one's out to hurt anybody, but they are getting shots in and stuff like that. And it's a great effort to see that a young kid is focused. And boy, this year, David, he just likes to throw that fist. He's got some good skills for a 14 years old. He's got that gloves up real high. He's got his inner protected, their inner chest. And he's light on his feet. He's very light on his feet. And he's well balanced and he's dancing around. Now, you got Eddie. He can come on Hayes anytime here. Eddie with the black gloves, Hayes with the blue gloves. But Hayes takes his licking because he knows that 19 years old, he knows that, he's been coming around here now 6 months. He knows that he's just getting better and better. By the time he's 20, 21 years old, you're going to have a fighter and a half with that kid Hayes, I'm telling you. You can see it in his attitude, in his spirit. So Sean's got David up against the ropes. And David got away from those ropes pretty quickly. So the last thing you want to be is camping out in the back of the ropes. But David's holding his own. He kind of... moving around much faster than Sean. He's round. And look at this kid spinning and going. What footwork. Very impressive. Left, right, left, right, left, right. There you go. You got two good fights going on here. Holy Larry, Curly, and Moe. All right, 30 seconds left. And again, the last 30 seconds of the fight, that's when the writer really wants to leave a little bit of a signature with the other fighter, a little bit of a statement. So they tend to pick it up the last 30 seconds from my experience here. And very impressed with David, very impressed. Hanging in there in the pocket, swinging away, dancing away, up on his feet. Hayes is like a human pogo stick. You hit him, his head is in 6 different directions. He's cool. You got all these sorts of different boxes. All right. So now we got Miguel coming in from the P5 Boxing and Fitness Club out of Big Pine, Big Pine. Well, yeah, here's Miguel. And Miguel is going to go up against Sean. Miguel is 12 years old, ladies and gentlemen, 12 years old. And that little kid hitting that heavy bag, boy, he was just rapid fire. So it was nice to see. These three kids coming in from Pineville are very well trained. I'm surprised. Their attitude's right, their aggression is right, their focus is right. All right. Oh, so we got Travis step in against Hayes. Travis is a favorite of mine here. He's a steady Eddie. He commands the center of the ring. And Travis is coming in at 6'1", 190. He's 24 years old. Travis has got the red headgear on. Travis is a Key West High School graduate against Prine, 19 years old, who's a Key West High School graduate. Pretty Jose and David. And look at David going at Jose's head. So there's a 4-year difference, 16 years old and 12 years old. But if you catch David to the body shots, he's getting some nice body shots on Jose. He's actually, these three fighters from Pineville, they're impressive. They come here, they come here to send a message. That's like good to see. Hayes has got that wicked left, but I'll tell you, Travis is a hitter. Travis is a brawler. Travis comes up from underneath. Good left from Travis to the body of Hayes. Good left from Travis. Good left to the face of Hayes. And here you got David just holding his own. And just the gloves are up where they should be. He's got him down a little bit, but he's moving around great. He's not backed up into the ropes. Here we go, the end of the round. So what a fun night I've had already here. I starting to see new faces again. You know, people come in late, they come out in the parking lot. And our fighter from Oscar from, where was Oscar from again? No, we'll get up, we'll figure that out. But Oscar fought last week. He was good. I liked the Oscar as well. All right. So we're back with round 3. Maybe it's round 2. And David's getting his money's worth. David can't be more than 5'4", maybe 125, 120. Little guys, 12 years old. But look at him in there swinging away, getting his money's worth. These kids from Pineville are not afraid. Big Pine, I'm sorry. These kids from Big Pine are not afraid to go toe-to-toe, to walk you forward, walk you backwards. And Josie's a good style boxer. He's well balanced. He got that left jab going on, left jab right. And Hayes is jumping around like a pogo stick on crack. Hayes is jumping around like a pogo stick on crack. But it's hard to get a hold of Hayes. He's 6'4", and when he cuts that backwards jump back, it's hard to get him in the head. He's got a good distance, and he's got that head almost leaning back. Whoa, Travis got that right in there. And he hit him hard. He got full face, full flesh. Someone's head mouthpiece went flying. So again, Miguel is a very resilient little fighter, man. He just gets his money's worth. He's here to train and learn. You can see it. These guys got a great attitude coming from Big Pine. I'm happy they came down. I hope I see more of them. I hope we go up there and fight as well. We good to go? All right, so we got a break in between rounds. Roll with the ball. All right. Travis hit Hayes. Shot Hayes. Hayes got a little silly putty on us there for a split second. All right, again, we got two fights going on in the ring. And the action-packed with this David and Jose. These guys are just shot after shot after shot. And Travis and Hayes are into a more serious situation. But Travis is such a solid force to be reckoned with. He's gravity, a center of gravity. His balance is just where it needs to be. He's got a 3-foot spread up between his feet. He's got strong legs, like I said before, and he's got that aggressive. He pokes that left out. He lays that right back. He's almost lying in wait for the left, and sneaky to right. But Hayes is a wiry kid, and I said Hayes is like a gazelle on a pogo stick, if that made any sense. He's just a wiry 6'4", 19 years old. He's on the move like an elementary school bus driver. And again, boy, this kid, Miguel, both of these kids, David and Miguel so far, they're punchers, man. They're here to get better. They're here to, we put you on TV with Key West TV. Big heads up for keywesttv.com. They do a lot of events around town, but they exclusively cover these fights. And you come down here and you fight, we'll make you famous. We'll put you on TV. Who else can say that? Live TV, You don't even have to fight. You can just come and appreciate the fights. Date night with your girlfriend, But talk is cheap, you're the bad guy on the block. You're the badass on the block, but really, you think you're the badass on the block. Why don't you come down here and prove it? And there is right there, Miguel. He hasn't stopped leaning into Josie, a 4-year age difference. He's just pegging away. Boy, the two of them have got, I'm expecting Heen to be as aggressive. So, we got Eddie now going up against Jose. Well, let me see. Eddie might go up against Travis. Oh, that would be a good mix-up. I enjoy that, Eddie and Travis. Oh, no, wait a second. We got someone I've never seen fight before. He's one of the partners, the bosses, I guess, lead boxers, with the P5 Boxing Fitness Club. His name is Miguel Castro. I see him in the ring. 21 years old, 208 pounds, 6'4". He looks like Hayes will be him in 3 years. And 3 years from now, as Hayes picks up some weight and some muscle, boy, Castro looks like an intimidating force. So now we got Yosei and we got Oscar. Is it Oscar, yeah? What's his name? Yeah.
Blue shorts?
Yeah.
Oscar.
Yeah, okay. There's so many fighters here, it's hard for me to get the names right. We got another young'un walking in, so this is going to be good. Jose and Oscar. Oscar really was a good watch last week for seeing him the first time. And Jose and Miguel, I'm sorry, Travis and Miguel, these guys are just ripe to really go at it. They're two physical specimens. You can see they're both boxers. Miguel's in there barefoot with no headgear. Travis has got the red headgear with the red gloves. Travis just got a nice right off to the jaw of Miguel. Oh, and Travis I'm going to give Miguel a stumble on that. But Travis just got a couple of great headshots off of Miguel. Miguel's back to the corner. And again, Travis has got 3 years on Miguel. And here's Oscar with Jose in the corner. And Oscar is just a force to be reckoned with. Last week, he had fought a boxer who stepped him into the corner too much. So he went from corner to corner to corner to corner. And maybe even to the fifth corner if there was one in the ring. But this week, he's got more centered, grounded in the ring. He's got his opponent against the rope. So it's great to see. And I don't want to miss a shot with this Travis and Miguel here because these guys are, 21, 24 years old. They just put a couple of nice body shots from Travis to Miguel. Wow, what a fun packed round this is. You got some good fighters here on the floor right now on the canvas. Never saw Miguel fight before, but him and Travis, they could go at it all day long. And I would watch it all day long, I promise you. So now we got young David, 14 years old, coming back into the ring from the P5 Boxing and Fitness Club. The boss is Brian. I see Brian maybe getting his gloves on. All right. So we got Oscar and David. Now there's Oscar's, if I remember correctly, Oscar's like 20 years old. David is 14 years old. So boy, David's not backing down. David's throwing that left, throwing that right. And David's quick. Again, David was really quick on his feet. You can see these guys are trained. They're just aggressive. Oh, God. Travis got a nice left jab into the face of Miguel. He got another one. Miguel's in a bit of a struggle with Travis. Travis is maybe scoring more points on him for sure. And Travis is walking him into the corner, but Travis is very calculated. You can see, oh, that's David. Oh, Travis to body shot, right to the ribs of Miguel, right to the ribs of Miguel. There's David going off on Oscar. David's in the corner, but both of these guys, oh God, these guys are both. This is like working in a butcher freezer. They're just slabbing away at the meat. They're like taking chunks off of it. It's great to see. Hit it with a club, hit it with a club. Oh, nice rib shot. That rib shot hurt. Oh, God. Travis got a nice left cross into the ribs of Miguel. And when you know it hurts, when you can feel it, your own ribs hurting, you know? He went, at least it wasn't a low blow. At least he didn't hit him in the chicken nuggets. All right, 30 seconds to go. Just very impressive fighters on the canvas here now. A nice uppercut left from Oscar. And again, David is just hanging in there. Watch this kid now. Oh, Oscar got David with a left. So David, I see David's stepping him out now. David's going to go get his turn, I'm sure of it. And that's it. See? Nice left, right. David's on his feet. Oscar, wild left hook. Wow, these young kids are really standing up to maybe the older kids a little bit, you know? But again, you can see that these kids are in it for the glory. They're in it for, I could see one of these kids down the road, you know? And that was amazing to see. I'm trying to see if he's doing okay. Miguel, he took a nice shot to the ribs. It kind of brought him to his knees. He brought him to his knees. Travis got a lot of nice shots off. Travis got a lot of nice shots off on Miguel. So again, we only got one fight in the ring right now, and it's Oscar and it's David. So you can see there's a certain confidence level. Oscar knows he's fighting a kid, you know. But David is hanging in there. David's in the pocket. David's actually walking Oscar around a little bit. They say David's not afraid to not only approach him, but take that left jab. Left jab to the head. And again, David's in the black headgear. Oscar's in the red headgear with the blue shorts. David's got the white gloves. 14 years old, left. He's waiting on that right. He's laying that right back. I'm waiting for him to lure Oscar into a false sense of security. Nice right hook right cross by Oscar there to the head of David. Yeah, this kid David wants it, man. He's getting in that pocket as much as he possibly can, and he's not afraid to be aggressive with the older fighter. Nice overhand right by Oscar there. And Oscar's light on his feet. He's dancing around. You got two dancers in the ring. All right, 30 seconds left in the round. And David's still holding his own, which is great to see. Nice left by Oscar. Nice left to the body by Oscar. These kids aren't afraid from Big Pine, I'll tell you that. Impressive display so far, impressive display. Oh, he got Oscar with a good left. Oscar stepped him into the ropes. That's the end of the round, I'm trying to see if anybody new has stepped into the ring. What a beautiful Friday night. 69 degrees, the gym door is open. It's a beautiful chill in Key West. Generally, Key West can, especially in the summer, get pretty hot. But days like this, you couldn't pay enough to be here. If you're coming from Switzerland, $3,000 a day is not enough to charge you for this weather. I'm just telling you. You'd be happy to book a hotel this time of year. You've vacationed at the rest, now vacation at the best. You vacation at the rest, now vacation at the best. Key West, Florida. Key West, Florida. All right, so now we got Brian, the boss, the head guy with the P5 Boxing and Fitness Club, up against Edimento Jesus Aguiar. And again, we got David in the ring with Oscar. So the two same fighters. Oscar's got David in the corner. David's getting a workout today. He's impressive looking young man. You got two more kids rolled in here that I haven't met before. No, one. Not a lot of new faces this week. I've not met anybody from the Big Pine boxing, and fitness club, but there's always the first. So pleasure to meet these guys down here. I'm sure some of them will be fighting on the Brawl on Duval. Look out for the Brawl on Duval. We need your support. We need your crowd support. But it's a fine event being put on by the Police Athletic League, the Mile Zero Fights. You're going to have boxers from all over the place coming in. And we're setting up a ring on Duval Street, and I'm going to MC that fight. So I'm looking forward to it in the most amazing way. This is the highlight of my week here, doing these fights and stuff like that. So let's get back. Coach, we got Brian here. These two young kids are hitting each other so much it's hard to focus on the other fights. But I don't know much about Brian's background. But boy, you can see Brian and Eddie. Brian's about 6'2", I'm going to guess, probably 190. So he might be a little bit smaller than Eddie. But he's got Coach on the back of his shirt. So we're at the end of the round. But he's a solid-looking dude. So I wish I knew a little bit more about him. But, as time goes on, I'm figuring these fighters out, Who I didn't know 3 weeks ago, I'm a big fan of today and know everything about him. So I don't know if we got Sean rolling into the ring. All right, Sean's got the T-shirt on. Sean's got the green gloves with the black shorts. Coaches in the black and the black and the black. Black shorts, black shirt, black gloves. Triple black. These guys are evenly matched now. Sean might be 10 pounds, 15 pounds heavier than Brian, but they're the same height. Brian's more of an upright fighter, from what I see. Sean's got a bit of leg spread on him. Brian's tight. The gloves are up on his forehead, so that's good to see. Left, right, left from Brian. I've not seen Brian fight before, so for all I know, he's a trained assassin spy coming in from the CIA to do damage to the Key West Boxing Association and the Key West Flight Club and Mile Zero Fights. Only kidding there. But I know Sean's a good fighter, and Brian looks the part, so he's nothing to me to say that Brian is a lightweight, Well, like I say, they're both evenly matched. And again, Sean is greedy with the center of the ring. He really likes to be positioned inside looking out as opposed to, outside or in the corners looking into the center of the ring. So then got a nice couple of left jabs from Brian. And again, these guys are sparring, so you turn up the intensity if this was a real fight. You don't know what Brian's got in surprise and laying away, I've seen Sean fight enough. He's very predictable, very good fighter. He's on his toes. You don't want to be getting in that ring hit by Sean too many times. He'll create a rust hole. He'll hit you so hard the rust will break through and you can see through it if you were a wheelbarrow. All right, ended the round.
Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky, in the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high, gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's Mile Zero Fights where champions thrive. Boxing, MMA, and Muay Thai skill under the moonlight. It's raw and real.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back once again. We're at the Police Athletic League of Key West in partnership with Mile Zero Fights. We've got some boxes down from the P5 Boxing Fitness Club in Big Pine. So you got Brian versus Oscar, and you got Sean versus Eddie. Again, Sean and Eddie have gone a few rounds, and they're just, you can watch them all night. They're seasoned. They're not here learning. They're here and just building strength, endurance. Yeah, I mean, you always learn, you know. But there's two steady Eddie fighters. No joking aside, Eddie being, you know, Eddie Mentos Jesus Aguiar. But I'm going to guess there's an age difference of 10 years between Brian and Oscar. And again, this week Oscar's got the center of the ring. Where last week the boxer who had him in there, I forget who he was boxing against, was really pushing him into the corner. So it's nice to see Oscar not getting himself trapped in that corner as much tonight. And yeah, right in front of me here is Sean and Eddie right up against the ropes. A nice left kick by Eddie. And again, Sean is just coming at you. Sean's like a wind-up pit bull. You wind him up and he just goes, and he dropped him like a sack of wet potatoes, and he hit the ground like a clumpy lump of mashed potatoes. Joe Rogan's got nothing on me. But it was a good knockdown, good left hand by Brian to the head of Oscar. And yeah, that was awesome to see Eddie dump Sean there. All right, so Brian's coming alive. I like his left jab. Oh, nice body. All right. Again, we got Sean and Eddie, and we got Oscar and Coach Brian from the P5 Boxing and Fitness Club. And both of these fights are a lot of body contact. Sean's got Eddie against the ropes. Sean's got Eddie in the corner. Like I said, Sean keeps coming at you. He's that wind-up pit bull. So Brian knows he's got a younger competitor, so you can see Brian is in almost a teaching mode, you know. And boy, Oscar is just rapid fire on Brian. It's great to see Oscar stand up and just get those shots in. He's a relentless fighter. Nice kick by Sean to the leg of Eddie. Ooh, kick. Sean might have got a shot off on his chicken nuggets. Low blow. It might have hit him in the chicken nuggets. All right. Nice left kick. Oh, nice kick. Nice roundhouse kick by Eddie. I like that. Coach Brian has got Oscar in the corner again. So but see, Oscar gets right out of that corner. He's okay to be walked into the corner, but he don't like being there. He must have been one of these kids who was punished when he was little. He kept getting out of the corner. All right, dude, they're right in front of me. One to the left, one to the right. This is like I have two wives and I'm trying to speak to both of them with the two fights going on. I'm trying to get myself out of some jam between the two of them. But a lot of action in this fight. Ryan in a very aggressive, walking fast mode. Brian has come alive this second round. Again, it takes a round to get your spider webs out and all of that stuff. He's got Oscar leaning into the corner. Eddie and Sean are just relentless. A lot of kicking from Eddie and Sean, a lot of kicking. You get your money's worth with Eddie and Sean for sure. And I'll tell you, Oscar and Brian was nothing to sneeze at. So we got a lot of good fights here tonight. Every fight is good here. I can't wait to the brawl on Duval. I might get my old ass up there and knock somebody out. You never know. They might be 83, I'm 63, but I'll take it, you know. We'll get Ernest Hemingway from his grave, and they'll let me fight Ernest Hemingway. What was he thinking? He moved from Key West to Idaho or something, and then committed suicide, shot himself in the head. Oh, Miguel is on the floor with Eddie, and Eddie just took Miguel down. So Miguel is taking a little abuse tonight. Physically, he's a strong individual, but you don't know where his training's at. But that doesn't mean, you know, he's only been one round I've seen him fight. And he's 21, you know, but physically he's a big kid. So we got 3 fights in the ring now. So we got, for the first time, we got 2 new fighters up. We got Hean in the white shirt with the red headgear, with the black gloves from the P5 Boxing Association. And we got, Hean's in the blue shirt with the black gloves with the Puma on it. And the one in the white shirt is that Miguel? All right. So I want to focus on Eddie, and they're in the corner there, and Miguel, and the Travis is with Brian. Again, 3 evenly matched fights here. Miguel and Hean from the P5 Boxing. They're Hean is 12. Hean is 13. 12 is Miguel is 12. Very evenly matched. Hean's probably got 20 pounds, 15 pounds on 30 seconds to go. 3 fights in here. And I have not focused on Travis and Brian enough in this round. Eddie and Miguel are just kicking the crap out of each other. Nice left, nice left, nice right. Travis and Coach Brian, these guys are making contact. Again, Travis is such a solid builder. And I'm going to guess Brian's older, so you never want to disrespect the older, but boy, Travis is a gentleman fighter, I like his style. He's just, ooh. Now there's 3 fights going on at one time. I see Sean sliding onto the ring. So Coach is taking a break. Nice job, Coach. Very impressed. I like how you kind of started out slow, laid back, but boy, you and now I know what you do. You know, obviously you're a coach. You know what you're doing, but I can now see who your skill set and all of that stuff. So again, we got Sean and Travis, and this Sean and Travis is maybe the best money fight we're going to see here tonight. I don't want to say that conclusively, but these are just 2 solid fighters. You know, evenly matched. Sean might be an inch or 2 higher. They're both coming in at the same weight. Sean is 31 and a half, and Travis is 24. So there's a 6-year age difference. And you know, this kid in the white shirt. Okay, so the kid in the white shirt is not Miguel. Miguel's standing over there. So this is a kid who snuck in at the very end, maybe 10 minutes ago. So we'll call him the red headgear. The kid with the red headgear. Oh, body shots here. Oh, nice right to the body of Travis. Travis and Sean are just making contact. So we got 2 fights going on now. We got so many fighters here. They're lined up. They're fighting 3 at a time. These guys enjoy this shit too. These guys, Sean and Travis, they're smiling. You know. Again, I wouldn't know who to put my money on. Sean and Travis. 30 seconds to go around. Great left jab. Snapped his head back. He snapped his head back so the mouthpiece come out of his mouth. He snapped his head back so bad he's gonna wake up tomorrow thinking it's Wednesday. Sean's got a good laugh. Again, these guys have been doing this for years with each other, so some of these guys have got an intimate kind of knowledge of the other style and stuff like that. And again, these young kids, I'm assuming the new kid here is from the P5 club, but he could be a Key West local. All right, going to commercial.
Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky, in the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high. Gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's mile 0 fights where champions thrive. Boxing, MMA, and Muay Thai skill under the moonlight. It's raw and real. Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky.
Now we got Miguel in the white t-shirt. Well, they both got white t-shirts. Miguel's got the black headgear on, and the fighter, Youngin, I'm going to call him, Youngin with the red headgear. Pesky on his toes. I like Youngin. He's not afraid to lay back. He's getting his shots in. Very aggressive. And then Eddie and Miguel are very evenly matched, the same kind of height, same. Miguel is years younger. Eddie's 38. Miguel's 21, but more closer in physical body. So Miguel's taking some shots here tonight. Oh no, it's nice over him, and they're down again. They're down again. He dropped him like a sack of wet potatoes. He hit the ground and exploded like a lumpy pile of mashed potatoes. Coming to you from Mile Zero Fights, Daniel Lenahan. You can see I'm enjoying myself. This is the place to be in Key West on a Friday night. If you're directionless as a kid, especially youngins coming out of high school and all of that stuff, they got all sorts of ages here. They got elders fighting. Well, the elders always fight, especially if they're married. But they got elders here that fight. They got, they got 12, 13-year-olds here. Oh, my God. Oh, Eddie just, that hurt my ass. That hurt my ass. Oh, God, there was a full dump there. These little kids are getting a lot of headshots in the corner. Oh, God, they're fiercely getting shot after shot after toe, really toe to toe. It's impressive to see young kids in the pocket with that courage and that stamina and that self-belief. These are kids that are doing something with their life. These are kids that have a direction at this point. And again, they're going to be on TV tonight, live TV, so hats off to them. I hope I'm seeing them 2-3 years from now, 17, 18 years old, young champions and all that stuff. I see Hayes Prine is getting back into the ring. I'm a big fan of Hayes Prine. Hayes in 3 years from now is going to look like Miguel. 2'8", 208, 21, and 6'4". Raw fighting weight. That's a raw fighting weight. All right, so Eddie's in the back coaching. Eddie's in the ring. He's giving advice to these guys. He puts his 2 cents in. Eddie's not laying back. He wants his fighters to be the best they possibly can. So this is unique. Sean and Hayes, two different boxers. Again, Hayes is 6'4". Sean's coming in at 6'1". I'm sorry, 5'10". So you got a 4 or 5 inch height difference, but Sean's got Hayes by 30 pounds. So take a look at these 2 young kids. They are still, they are trained well. That's all I can say. Yeah, they're in the pocket. They're hitting away. Be nice to see some of the Key West kids sparring with the Big Pine kids, Very good representation by the P5 Boxing and Fitness Club, headed by Brian, with help from Miguel Castro. How's it going, Travis? That was a good round, my man. What do you got?
Sean, huh? It's always
Yeah. You guys are so well matched, and you guys are so evenly. You're both aggressive fighters. You're both in the pocket. You're both forward moving. So that's the kind of fight you want to see.
So I actually was an aggressive fighter. Sean turned me into an aggressive fighter because he was kicking my ass when I first came.
Yeah.
So one day I decided I'm not going to run from him no more. I'm going to stand in the pocket with him.
Yeah, Sean is Sean's a force to be reckoned with, but buddy, you're no slouch at all, man.
He doesn't know what backwards is.
I like the way you command the center of the ring, Travis. You're always in that ground zero of the ring, Yeah. All right, so we're taking a break here with the fight. You want to say a little bit about yourself, Travis? You're from Key West High School, right? 24 years old. You work at the Keys. Where do you work now?
Keys Auto Center.
Keys Auto. I thought you worked in the Keys Auto Center. I get in there once in a while, actually.
For what? What you got?
Oh God, I had the Sharpie van in town.
Oh. How's it treating you?
I blew the motor on it. It's got.
Yeah.
Google me. Key West Sharpie van. Daniel Lenahan.
This is Rodolfo right here. He's
famous artist
right
in
here.
town.
Right.
Yeah, Dan, just slide back a little bit. There you go. I can't see you.
Okay. Oh, I got Travis blocked off.
This is Rodolfo right here. He's one of our young fighters. He's great.
Now, Rodolfo was the kid with the red headgear?
Red headgear.
Yeah, I've been watching
He's
him.
slick. He's patient.
Yeah. He's a hitter,
moves his
too.
head.
He's a hitter, too.
Yeah.
And he's so light on his feet, and he's
Yeah.
quick.
He gets it from his cousin Oscar.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, so Oscar's his cousin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oscar actually called his mom and made him come in here.
Nice.
He thought he was gonna
Oscar's,
play the game all
Oscar's
day.
a piece of work. I like watching Oscar fight.
This other kid looks good though.
Yeah. Now, what was his name again?
Rodolfo.
Rodolfo. So
Yes,
Rodolfo
yeah.
is
You see,
fighting
He has a good lead hand.
Miguel.
Yeah.
Rodolfo in the red headgear, Miguel in the black headgear. You two
Yes,
young
yes.
guys.
Mix
I'm
it
gonna
up though,
guess-
Rodolfo.
I know that
Up and down.
Miguel is 12 years old, so I can imagine.
Just mix it up and down. Yeah.
Nice left to the body. Nice combination from
Go back to the center, Rodolfo.
Miguel there. Nice combination from Miguel. And again, Rodolfo holds the center of the ring nicely for a young man.
No hooks, Rodolfo. Keep the jab. Keep the jab.
He's got Miguel walking around in a circle.
Keep the jab. That's how you find him. Find him with the jab.
Oh, nice body shot. Nice right body shot. Yeah, undercut.
Okay. Find him with the jab, Rodolfo. Keep it out there. Keep it out there. That was nothing. Yes, keep the jab out
With
there.
probably 15 seconds left in the round.
Work. Win the round. For the competition, win the round. Win it. Yes, win it.
Yeah,
Good
these
job.
two, these
What's
two
the other
kids
kid's
again.
name?
Miguel. Yeah, they got their money's worth.
Good job, Miguel.
All right, Travis.
I'm out of here, man.
Great fight, man. I really enjoyed you fighting, buddy. Every week I enjoy you fighting. So Carlos is Rodolfo's cousin, I guess. And he made him come tonight, so that's very cool. So I don't know if he's regular, but boy, he's got some boxing savvy. He looks good. He throws that combo good. He's on his feet good. Got the gloves up, you know. All right, so we got David here, 14 years old again, going against Rodolfo. Rodolfo's got to be younger than him, but I'm guessing at this point. All right. So I don't think Rodolfo is with the P5 club. These guys are, you got Miguel a couple of pounds heavier, a couple of inches heavier. Miguel with the black headgear, Rodolfo with the red headgear. So Rodolfo is a scrappy kid. He's focused, he's looking, you can see him thinking with his mind through his eyes. He's a very focused fighter. Calculated is the word I like to use. So for the little guy to be going up against the bigger boxer, probably older too, I didn't get Rodolfo's age. But he's enjoying himself, and if he's never fought before, what an outstanding job he's doing. But it looks like he's got some training. Nice right. So Miguel's trying to trap him in the corner. Oh, nice left cross. Little kid defending himself. 30 seconds in a round. Oh, good exchange of headshots. Oh, nice hitting. Holy guacamole, Batman. Yeah, these guys are very, very good fighters for young kids, man. I hope they stick with it. I hope they find this a positive path in their life to greatness. Okay? Conclude? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end here. I'm going to conclude. I see Hayes stepping in the ring. Oh, we might have Hayes and Miguel again. I'm good with you. All right, let's wait. Yeah. So we're gonna go? All right. I just as well. We're gonna take a break here, but I just as well call this fight. Again, Hayes and Miguel. They're pretty evenly matched, and once. Oh, and then we also got Rodolfo and David. So they fought earlier. And Hayes and Miguel, I'm interesting to see. They're more of an equal skill set. 6'4" versus 6'1". Like I said, if Hayes could fill out at 21, you got Miguel at 210. Hayes gets to 210 at the time he's 24, and he's 21, and he's 6'4". Deadly combination. A little Rodolfo there getting his shots, rapid fire. David coming back. Miguel blocking. Miguel's maybe more of a kicker. But then so is Hayes. They both like to throw their kicks. Now, so you had I'm going to guess, I'm looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 fighters tonight, maybe. At least 10. Healthy night at the fights here in Key West. Please support your Police Athletic League of Key West. If you're going to put money into anywhere, put it into the future, put it into the kids. These guys are out here. They're just hungry. They're staying out of trouble. Think about it. If you like what you see, put money on a fighter. Sponsor them for the brawl on Duval. Throw $1,000 up. Get them T-shirts. Get them. These guys are going to be set up for that fight. But get them some marketing. Get them. Get them on some TV commercials with your business. Be smart. Use a Key West fighter to sponsor your business. Be sponsored by your business. Oh, so we're at the break here. I hope you enjoyed Travis joining me for a minute. Every once in a while, we get to have a yeah. We get to interview, get a second with the boxers. Look for him at Key West Autos. He's in the auto parts division. Okay, so this is going to be the last round for the night. So I'm going to try and conclude as the fight's going on. Again, you got Miguel and Rodolfo, and you got David and Rodolfo, and Miguel and Hayes. So I expected Miguel and Hayes at the end of their fight, both of these guys, Rodolfo was just hitting away. But in conclusion, guys, join us next Friday night, the Friday night fights with the Mile Zero fights with the Police Athletic. Guys looked really good. I was watching before they ever fought, hitting the bag. You've been training with these guys, I could tell. Yeah. They're very aggressive. They're in the pocket. They're swinging away. They're on their toes. The gloves are high. All of that good stuff, man.
They're moving, man. They're moving. These guys didn't know how to box 6 or 7 months ago, and they taken a liking to it. And I can't kick them out of the gym, so we don't. And then we just travel to other gyms. So we're just happy you guys are down here working, so we can come hang out with everybody. So you guys are top notch down here at Mile Zero, man. Down here with the boxing and the program. These programs are great for what you guys are doing down here. So it gives everybody a chance to mix in at good levels, high levels, work out, work up. Just a good time, man.
Very good, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that's the end of the fight. This is Daniel Lenahan saying goodbye.